Guys, welcome back to Danny AFC TV. Yes, I'm a few minutes late. As usual, give me a few minutes to sort out my life, people, then. And, yeah, just basically get myself sorted. I feel like I'm all on a breathless panic one. Guys, good evening. Welcome back to Danny AFC TV. What is good in the hood? It's been a minute. It's been a whole 24 hours since the last show. I was watching Man United versus Leeds, which was a very, very good game. Up until the point I decided to fall asleep. I think it's 2-2. I don't believe that. I kind of fell asleep just before my stream, man. I don't even know what woke me up. Literally, 9:58. I think it was a text from Liega. Shouts out to him. 2-2, full time. Indeed. Rashford. Sancho is back with a goal. A Varane own goal. So let me tell you, really, yeah, I fell asleep at 1-0 in this game, so it mustn't have been that good. But shouts out to Leeds on that one. Luca, first in the chat. First thoughts on Kroenke increasing ticket prices. He's American. Arsenal are kind of doing all right. I don't want to say something like as expected, but for me, Arsenal have been top of the league, having quite a productive season. Yeah, it was always going to happen. Right, this camera's bugging me, guys, so give me a few minutes. My Twitter's not working either, people. I couldn't get the show out, the live stream out on Twitter. I can try again right now, but something's up on my Twitter. What have I done? What have I said? What have I done on Twitter? What have I said? I can try again right now, but Hazard's in the building. Nice one. Yeah, Hazard. Anyways, everyone's offend them up here. Notice up here. You ain't good evening. Is everyone's Twitter all good? Because I can't use Twitter at the moment. It just keeps saying sending message failed and that sort of thing. I'm just gonna have one more look at it. But real ones are jumping in nevertheless. So shouts out to them. All superheroes. Twitter. Let me see if I can just put the stream up. Nope. Go to the drafts. They've banned me. What have I done? What have I actually done? No, I can't send messages. I can't send direct ones. I can't send nothing. Right, Twitter's on a mad one. So sorry, I got a couple of crisps on my mouth. Guys, I fell asleep at 1-0. Like, literally, hence why I'm not trying to get it around on Twitter, even though Twitter ain't working. I fell asleep at 1-0 somewhere. I watched all of the first half, and yeah, I think I dozed off for a few minutes into the second half. I literally woke up at 9:58. I was like, damn, I need to go to the toilet. What time is it? What's going on, Yuri? My superstar, my hero is back in the building. I literally just feel like I've been caught out just because I woke up like, my box ain't working. That's interesting. It's all happening today, people. It's all happening today. Give me a minute just to sort myself out. So what happened? Did my box turn off? Did I fall asleep? Am I tired? All right, cool. Something's going on now. All right, cool. We're up and running. All right, let me turn the sound down, though. I'll get a copyright. I'll start going on to Sky Sports News, etc. And all of them ones. Guys, give me 30 seconds and I will be with you properly. Literally, I just woke up, man. So, yeah, I got to the first half, the end of the first half, the start of the second half, sorry, and I've fallen asleep. My wife still hasn't come. I take it will be here in the morning now. Yes, it's annoying me. I want to have my Arsenal light. I wanted to on the light tonight. On the light. Twitter seems to be down. Aha, mine's down. Aha, this explains it. Because, yeah, mate. I was thinking, shit, have I been banned for life? What have I done? What have I done actually out here? I went past Drayton Park today, bro. Stadium looks lit with the new images. Bros, I think I'm going to do a video from the stadium. I haven't been past them. Bros, I went and got the Arsenal France range and totally forgot to go look at the images, bros. I was there the other day. I went and bought the Arsenal France range. Totally forgot about the images. So yeah, from what I've heard, 4 of them have been done, or 4.5 is done. Tell me the score, please. How many of the paintings, or whatever they are, drawings or plaques, let's call them plaques. How many of them are done? I do believe there's 8 of them dotted around the stadium. Are they about at half time now? Have they done 4 of them? Yeah. Sancho, 100% take a chance on him. Scored today. Bro, I'm gonna add Sancho to that summer maybe list, most definitely, because someone from the Premier League looks like they're gonna get Ansu Fati. Arsenal and Man United have been linked to this geezer today. Absolutely on some off the hizzy scale. Last night when I first started talking about Ansu Fati to Arsenal and Man United, I wasn't sure. I think there could be a lot of newspaper talk. But there actually seems to be quite a lot in this. Barcelona appear to be ready to cash in on Ansu Fati, being 20 years old, still having like £159 million euro release clause and etc. and etc. Barcelona see a way where they can actually get decent money out of this. There's other talks. Man United have already literally told Barcelona they're about to unleash a £150 million bid on them for Frankie de Jong and Ansu Fati. And then the report is suggesting Arsenal have already spoke to Barcelona and we've sounded them out about a move in the summer, obviously between 70 and 90 million pounds. All I can honestly say is watch this space. I'm going to say there's no smoke without fire. And Ansu Fati, as I said, like, he's only 20. I remember him breaking up a good 3 years ago. So for me, his career has obviously come to a slight standstill in Spain. Again, been only 20. Like, listen, we've got a striker. Let's put it into perspective. We've got a striker called Eddie Nketiah. He's 23, 24. People think he's amazing. Guys, does anyone think Eddie Nketiah will be in the next England team? Let's measure how really good Eddie Nketiah. Because remember, you only need to play 2, 3, 4 at the max good Premier League games, and you will get an England cap these days. Tyrese. Why is my aunt from Scotland calling me? Tyrese Mitchell, Crystal Palace. That Mark Gui, Crystal Palace. We've all seen loads of people just getting thrown caps here and there and everywhere. And if Eddie is such a good talent, how come Eddie ain't getting caps? Just asking. Or is this all about to come? Let me get into the comments, guys. I'm going to get into a few talking points of this evening. I'd have loved it if they had lost. The man, I'd have loved it. I'd have loved it if we'd stuck it to them tonight. Those allowed these days again. I think Sancho prefers to live in London. Well, he is close to Saka. I don't know. I don't know why. Why would he? Where was he originally from? He was from Birmingham, innit? He went Birmingham to hold on. Manchester. Who did Man City rob him off? Is he a London you, yeah? I'm so unsure. It's getting me stuttering now. Guys, a couple of topics of tonight's show, yeah? I have raised, theoretically, £105 million on player sales. I spent, what did I spend? I spent £235 million total. But considering I drew £105 million back in player sales, that for me only left a net spend of kind of something similar to what we've spent over the last 2 summer windows, £130 million. I'll get into my summer spend later. I want to get into again 1-11 versus Brentford. I'm still not convinced. I don't think you guys are convinced either. I would like to play a little game towards the end of the stream. I'm going to name out, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've written down the names of 6 central midfielders. All very good players. I'm going to ask you what club they're going to play for this season, because I'm convinced all 6 of these central midfielders will be on the move. So that will be coming up shortly as well. I'm sure you can start obviously guessing some of these names, and I've just thought of another one. This one's obvious, isn't it? I literally just said his name. Um, if Arsenal was to go for a defender in the summer, who would be most likely? Arsenal are being linked with Ebson Topsoda again. I do think there's still something to be done at right back if Ben White is now a permanent right back, or you shift Ben White back. And I said this to Hazard the other day, and I think to Zed on the pod, from Hazard's pod, that there was a problem at right back, that we weren't mobile enough. So basically, I've made a list of what I think Arsenal could do with in the summer overall. I come a little bit stuck up front. I got Balogun, Arda Güler. I don't know how he's actually doing at the moment, Arda Güler, so I'm going to slow down saying his name just in case he's having a bit of a dead one. And unless it's like the Montpellier kid, Eli Wali. I can't think of a striker that would sign. We're not going to sign an Osman Vlahovic because we've got two world-class strikers, Eddie Nketiah and Jesus. We've got two international strikers, Jesus and, oh yeah, Eddie ain't an international striker. But it seems like we don't actually seem to be wanting or needing a third striker, which makes me think, is it just a plan to get Balogun back the whole time? But so many people reckon Balogun could be sold to raise funds for an ambitious summer window. And I've seen this all over the internet as well today, or all over the media, social medias and Twitters and etc. and Instas. And Arsenal could get Rice, Sasado, this one, but they've got to then sell this one. More of, again, guys, which I'll get into in a little while. Aston Villa, they look like they're going to be supporting Unai Emery in the summer. Unai, they don't want him to leave. They don't want him to get a hump and piss off back to Villarreal. But his main targets for the summer is going to be Tierney, Guendouzi, and Nico Williams. He's willing to pay £100 million for all three of these talents, and he wants all of them in a Villa in the summer. So shouts out to Unai Emery. Wants a former gunner, wants a current gunner, which I don't think if we could get 20-25 mil for him, I don't think it actually hurts us that bad. We have got Nuno Tavares, someone that could take his place, Tierney, for example, without costing the club any money, and then you use that £25 million, for example, again, to go towards the transfer window. Would you cash in on one of our right backs, or it would only be Tomiyasu, because I know everyone loves Ben White, and bring in a more mobile right back, or would you actually throw Ben White back to centre back in the summer to battle with Saliba? Gabriel and the Polish kid battle, so that's 4 centre backs. Trusty will probably go back out on loan. That's Austin Trusty. Then you got 2 left backs and 2 right backs. What do? You got Zinchenko, or you got 3 left backs. Zinchenko, Tavares, Tierney. You could sell one of them, Tierney, raise summer funds. I'll monitor Tomiyasu for the rest of the season. What I'm basically saying is I'm very tempted to say sell Tomiyasu and bring in a fresh right back. Hakimi would be nice. Reece James would be better. Ivan Fashenda 18. We'll probably have to do it with him. But anyways, guys, welcome to the show. Literally still feel shaky, like where I just woke up at 2 minutes before the stream, like I was late for a job interview or something. I got that fright, like what's going on out here? But Twitter's down, so I can't reach out to the Twitter people today. So hopefully it ain't too quiet. It looks like it could be a bit quiet, but I've got my real ones in the building. My Uliakers, my UEs, my Hazards. Yo, the big man is in the place. Wagwan Lee has a big up. Hybrid background image looks fire. It is sick. The hybrid one is sick. The image I'm using today, I'm not sure which one it is. I've used one of the images again from the stadium. So yeah. I might have to drop a video. Don't know what I'll be talking about. I'll just walk from picture to picture, sort of like cussing, and I'll just start walking and talking to someone who walks past me. I start giving it some sort of obscenity to them. Lee, what do you actually think of all the artwork? So, guys, quickly, what do we think of all the artwork? Is there plans to finish the other 4? I'm sure there is, and when? And I wonder what the other 4 will look like. Because as far as I know it, the stadium's half done. Is that about right, guys? And imagine I was there the other day for the Arsenal France range and didn't go and look. I didn't walk up the stairs. Unbelievable. Right, Fati. Right, let's get into it. This is what I like. Let's get straight into it, guys. Fati is a top player, but very injury prone. England is more physical, demanding league. Very, very true. maybe he needs just a fresh scene, a fresh. But I do get that though. Like look at Thomas Partey. He was pretty much ever present in Spain. Come to England, and boy, yeah, that is an alarm bell, I suppose. Because as I said at the top of the stream, you and shouts out to you on that one. This guy literally blew up years ago, and I've still been waiting for him to kind of carry on with it. Bit sporty spice, not sure, bro. So then, bros, then you are looking at Jaden, because I want a typical, as you'd say, yeah, a typical winger. You know, a typical one, you like a proper typical winger. When I say typical, I mean the one that does nothing else. You know, we need to listen to jokes aside. We need a Saka and a Martinelli. Like, we need another one, 3 into 2, 3 world class players for 2 spots. Do you know what I mean? It keeps the competition for every week very interesting. If one of them gets injured, obviously 2 of them know they're getting a touch for the next couple of weeks, couple of months, whatever it would be. But we need a old-fashioned proper winger. I'd love where is a Mark Overmars out there? Where is there a current day Freddie Lundberg? But we do need one more. Right back needs to be addressed somewhere for me. And it's funny, we seem to be linked with the Bayer Leverkusen defender, Edmond de Tobsoda, again today. Crazy price of like 60 million being put on his head for the back. Where does he play again? Bauer. He plays for them, that country. Right, I'm saying Danny should go back on the bars. Oh, most definitely, bruvs. They're coming, bruvs. They're coming. Not on a tired night like tonight, though. Not when I've just walked, bruvs. Can't you see the stars in my eyes, bruv? Like, do you know when you text me, Lee? That was when I woke up. What was that, like 9:56? You texted me. I kind of woke up to your text, Lee. So absolutely shouts out to you, or I would not be live right about now. Who won't? What? What are you saying here? What are you saying? He won't. Who won't? Fully agree, because hold on, what have I just missed? What have I just missed? I have no idea. I want to sell Sancho to us, I doubt. See, the thing is, though, say they did go and get an Ansu. So I'm hearing Man United want 2 strikers. They've been linked with Kane Osman, and they also like a guy from Frankfurt. Allegedly, they've bid 80 million for. They've already spoke to Frankfurt about doing an 80 million pound deal at the end of the season. I think with financial fair play and everything, it's going to be an expensive window. If they really wanted Kane, the Frankfurt guy, let's just put 200 million pound. Let's just put 200 million pound on Kane and the Frankfurt guy. Then they want 2 central midfielders, a centre back and a full back. It's a good 6 players in for United at the summer, hence why they were quiet in January. Chelsea, unless they get their next their collars felt or something, they're going again in the summer. They can feel something's going to happen sooner or later, so they're going again financially, transfer wise. Man City, they don't know what's up with themselves at the moment. We need to sort out Pep Guardiola's future, Man City's future, and know a little bit more before we start saying what Man City's doing. Everything coming out of Man City at the moment is it's business as usual, and the transfer window starts on this day, and of course we're fucking active. So that's the talk coming out from Man City, as I fully would expect, as I don't expect much to happen to them, as we spoke probably at a length last night's stream. Shouts out to everyone that was there last night. We were speaking about, obviously, how does it affect future transfer windows, this Man City news? Does it mean Arsenal will get even shyer? Do you know what I mean? Will Trossard, the Polish kid, and Jorginho become fucking a championship striker, a kid from Scotland, and someone from Switzerland, the 2nd division in Switzerland as well? Like, will it actually impact on Arsenal Football Club to where there is no Declan Rice in the summer? There could be no Ansu Fati. But that Jadon Sancho one's interesting, because where are they all going to fit in at Man United? Because I tell you what, one winger that ain't going nowhere is the little 18-year-old Argentinian, Gamacho. He's a fucking talent. I'm not going to say he was brilliant tonight, and he wasn't brilliant in the first half, and he went around the goalkeeper and probably should have scored it. It was on his right foot. I like this kid, innit? Watching him kind of closely. So they've got Gamacho. Rashford, I'm sure, will be one of the wingers if they're buying 2 strikers. He's not going to be just kicked out of the club. He's their top scorer this season. I'm sure Rashford goes back to a part of the front 3. So say 2 left wingers. I don't know. Rashford, Fati, 2 right wingers. I don't know. Who's on the right wing for Man United at the moment? Jesus, they've got Jadon. If Jadon could go there, fuck knows. I reckon they need something on the wing as well. Ansu Fati, but would that mean they would have to cash in on someone like Jadon Sancho? I doubt it very much. Man United won't have to cash in on no one. But basically, let me just cut to the bullshit. Would anyone take Jadon Sancho at Arsenal? I don't know. Let's see again how he finished the season before we start saying we want Jadon Sancho at Arsenal. I'd say first of all, and number two, if Man United would ever say, listen, you can have him on a season-long loan with an obligation at 50, 60 mil. If he plays this many games, I'd go for that. Obviously, you can start doing business like Italians, going like Napoli, sending Ospina back to Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? Just play Sancho 24 times and eventually leave him on the reserve on the bench for the rest of the season. Bollocks. Unless you actually like him, and then you buy him and done. You know what I mean? You kind of pay Man United the money they wanted, I suppose. But some kind of loan of an option, a loan with a obligation, as long as he comes good within the obligation, obviously. Because I actually think it wouldn't be the worst idea. We need a proper winger. He actually is a proper winger. He's an out-of-form proper winger at the moment, but he is actually a proper winger. The type that I'm looking for at the club. And to be honest with you, I'm looking for someone. I'm not saying Starboy doesn't need to kick up his arse at times. That's obviously Saka to everyone on the stream. But Sancho and Martinelli battling next season, and then say Saka, Vieira battling for the right. I don't know. See, I'd still rather something better than Vieira. Vieira's bugging me. Guys, does fucking Fabio Vieira have an Arsenal future? Yes or no? Sancho started at Watford City. Bought him. Rest of his history. Bang. Fair enough. So he is definitely a Londoner. Very interesting. Why do I see Arsenal buying a couple of rejects in the summer? Like a £32 million deal with Chelsea for Sterling or something. A midfielder, Tillemans or something. I don't know. I can't see Arsenal coming up with the goods that I want again in the summer. I can see it now being we've punched above our weight, and Arteta now has got to be a genius and keep us there somehow. Or maybe Kroenke will sack him. Who knows? Might just think, do you know what, bollocks? Why can't you get top four no more? Do you know what I mean? I'm not spending more than 150, 130, 140. I think we're going to sort of keep that tone. We're going to spend once a year. I don't think we'll spend in a January window again. I think this was more to get the numbers up and because we was top. Going forward in the summer, I think it will be kind of similar to what we've done over the last few years, 130, 140 million pound and get our squad right. But this season, we're not as far back as we was 2 years ago. If we spent another 140, but spent it fucking sensibly, and if we could use the player sales, the 5 million for Mari, 5 million for Holding, if you want to start selling Balagons or Emil Smith-Rowe, for instance, there's money there. If you want to sell one of our midfielders now, there could be money there. And Xhaka or a party, I'd still sell Jorginho for 15 quid. Don't actually get what we signed the geezer for. So I don't know. Unless we're going to give him a route out to Italy at the end of the season. Who knows? Jesus is back on the pitch. Guan. Jesus is back on the pitch. Welcome back, Jesus. And I hope we're getting a fire in Jesus. A Jesus that can come up with more than 4 goals in the second half of the season. Will Jesus break double figures this season? Everyone's been saying how great Jesus is. If Jesus gets 10 league goals this season, is that a good season? Real talk. I know he's been injured. Is 10 good goals good enough for Gabriel Jesus? Is this, in fact, why Pep Guardiola fucked him off at Man City? He wasn't a reliable number 9. He didn't come up with the exact numbers. He didn't come up with the goods. So they kept him for 4.5 years and sold him a year in his contract. And still made a good money on him. 45 mil to Arsenal. Fuck. Rice, Chelsea, Bellingham, Man City, Tillemans, Lego Man, FC. I can see that. I can see that. That is the first man of the match comment of today. Yep, I can see that very much. In fact, I'm going to crack into my game. Let's crack straight into the game. Lee Akers, Hazard, all the real ones that are in the stream. Declan Rice, which club does he play for next season? Moses Caicedo, which club does he play for next season? Yuri Tillemans, I think Yuri might have just answered that one for you. Which club does he play for next season? I think he just answered a few of them, sorry. Zubamendi, which club does he play for next season? And Frankie de Jong. Could Arsenal get a touch with this? See, I've been hearing Man United blatantly want Declan Rice in the summer, and they will pay £100 million for him. Other sources are saying very reliably, no, this is the summer where they're going to get Frankie de Jong done. Can they get Frankie de Jong, Rice, and 2 fucking world-class strikers? Because I'm hearing they're going for Kane, Osman, and a geezer. No, not Kane or Osman, and a geezer from Frankfurt. It sounds like Man United are about to have a wonderful summer. And if they finish the season strongly, I know they've drawn 2-2 tonight, but if they get in top 4, if they win the League Cup, I think Man United fans can sit back and think, right, we've got our first trophy. We're back in the Champions League. We didn't spend in January. Bang. As Romano would say, here we go. Shouts out to all the real ones. Please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. So, guys, quickly, before I get into my Arsenal news, Declan Rice. Early shots, I'm going to say Chelsea, I'm afraid, guys. Moses Caicedo, I'm going to say Liverpool for some reason. Tielemans, I'm going to say Arsenal. Zubamendi, Barcelona. Frankie de Jong, Manchester United. If that was to happen, what midfielder could we seriously go for? But then again, we've just bought ourselves a midfielder. Me and Yui have just bought ourselves a midfielder for free, for the zero. Yuri Tielemans. Tomiyasu is a better right back than White. See, that is my feeling as well, but I don't think Ben White is going to be moved back to the centre. So that's why I said that out loudly. I don't think Ben White's going back to the centre. In fact, he's never played at centre back. Well, bruvs, me and you was at the first game of the season against Palace, and it hasn't actually changed once. And if anyone says I'm wrong or I'm lying, please let me know, innit? Because I know Ben White hasn't played at centre back this season. Saliba's been ever present. And Saliba missed one game. What happened then? Did Holding come in? I can't remember. Because he's a better defender. So no, don't sell him. So then, brother, for me, you still have to get a right back, and Benny has to go back and battle with Saliba. The problem is, will you want to keep his £50 million boy on the bench? I think it makes beautiful competition for places. I think this is what we need. Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, the Polish kid, them 4 all battling for places for the rest of the season and next season. 2 very good left backs, Zinchenko, perhaps Tavares, you could cash in on Tierney. I'm saying, for example, no one getting their feelings. Right back, you could keep it the same, but I'm also trying to keep the age down on the squad, isn't it? Tierney's not getting any younger, Tomiyasu's not getting any younger. And if they're not going to be number 1 starters, I think they're better than bit part players at Arsenal. And I wouldn't begrudge Tierney going to Aston Villa for 25 million. And I wouldn't begrudge Tomiyasu going back to Italy for about 15 million, raising Arsenal £40 million that we can go and stick on more summer transfers. Do you know what I mean? In saying that, though, then men would have to be replaced. Well, Tavares could replace Tierney immediately for me. At right back, Freshendo is going to go for around £15 million. He's 18 years old. Is he good enough? If Ben White was to have a meltdown and a tantrum, if you sold Tomiyasu, which Lee is obviously saying wouldn't be a wise move. Looking into the midfield, Elneny, whether he stays or goes now become irrelevant because now we've actually got 3 other older midfielders, Jorginho, Exaka, Party. People said we wanted to add experience. We've already got experience in that part of the fucking team. We've got 2 fucking midfielders bang on the same age. Like, I don't get Jorginho, and I'm never going to get it. I'm never going to... Listen, this cunt could be standing there, the league title at the end of the season. I swear to God, I'll still be fucking there, barefaced saying, how's he holding the league title, the cunt? What's he doing? How did he come here and rob a league title? How the fuck has he come to Arsenal and nicked a league title from us? Because he's a better defender, but I've got that. Bro, if Tommy stays fit, if Tommy stays fit, he's one of our best players, trust me. So that means the problem then is probably Ben White then, bros, because he ain't going to start Tomiyasu over Ben White. Ben White has to fuck off back to the centre, bros. Grow himself one of these, do you know what I mean? A longer one, obviously. And he's got to balls up and man up, innit? He's got to go back and battle with Saliba and co for centre-half fucking places. And then you buy yourself a young right back as an understudy to Tomiyasu. I'm not ruling that out. Maybe that's what Tomiyasu needs to know to get the better performances back out of him. Yes, you are number 1. We've got a kid coming in from Spain, 18, 19. He's your understudy. Let's crack on for the next season. Tomiyasu, Freshendo, I could live with. Zinchenko, Tavares, I suppose I could live with. And the current 4 central defenders that we've got, I suppose you have to live with. You want to be a bad man, you could get Edmond Topsoda. He does look very good, but again, I'm very scared of signing people from Germany, whether they're goalkeepers, defenders, left backs, right backs, or centre fucking midfielders. We'll never get Rice, Reece James either. Oh, fuck me, bros. I know that. I'm talking the perfect right back. Sorry, Hakimi, Reece James comes to mind. They're the perfect right back, bros. That is the sort of right back I would love at Arsenal Football Club, and I think we'll be 8 points clear right now. Do you know what I mean? If we had a proper mobile right back that got assists, clicked a couple of goals here and there, I think Arsenal Football Club would be laughing. I think it'll be just lovely. Pucker. Pie mash and liquor. Love the artwork. Bang. Lee Akers loves the artwork. I will go and check it out over the next day or so. Perhaps tomorrow. What am I doing? What day is it? Thursday. Now I'll go to the ends on Friday. Right. Tommy Ansu, great defender, but physically demanding on his body. Whatever you say about Sporty Spice, White is always fit. Sporty Spice, you know. It's true. It is very true. So again, we've got the beauty of a finish to the season here that we could be champions. So this is nothing that has to be obviously urgently answered now. I just like to think ahead, and I'm already thinking. For me, honestly, something's just not perfect at right back. Whether it's the chemistry, whether it's the balance, and I think it maybe is just a sort of balance thing for me. Maybe I'm seeing something that isn't there. Who knows? Ben White would have been brilliant. Hold on. Ben White overall has been brilliant this season. Last few games he's been poor though. So hold on, Lee. Here's my problem then with what you're saying. Just what you're saying here. Tommy Ansu is a brilliant defender, blah, blah, blah. We can't sell him. I reckon with both of them, not exactly 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, Ben White, I don't know, ain't that old though, but you know what I mean? I'd say an overall I don't know. Maybe leave it as it is then. Maybe I'm wrong. I just don't think Ben White is a right back, but okay. Maybe leave it as it is. Guys, can someone else answer this for me? Can Yuri, Hazard, someone else get in or weigh in? I wish the June was around as well and weigh in with what they think about this. Do you know what I mean? I would, in the summer, add one more defender. I'm sort of tossed up. Would it be like an Edmond Tobsoda, a right-footed centre-back? And then that's Saliba battling with Edmond Tobsoda. Gabriel battles with a Polish kid, Tavares Zinchenko, for example, on the left. And then keep it the same on the right. It's solid enough. Isn't very mobile, but it is solid enough. I'll grant that, yes. I don't think it's mobile enough for me. I'd like a bit of fresh young mate on the right, do you know what I mean? As far as we all know, I want Declan Rice in the centre. And I want a winger. Perhaps an Ansu Fati, perhaps a Jadon Sancho, perhaps. I don't trust the RB. Rafael Leo, I want nothing to do with him. But his stats ain't bad at Milan. 68 goals. 68 goals in about 143 games. What is that? 60 and 60 is 120. He's not far away from like a 1-2 record, which isn't a disgrace. He's a winger. I do know he's been dropped by AC Milan the last 2 games. I don't really know why. I think it's because every time I've watched him, he looks shit. So I think he's obviously going for a bit of a nightmare, or just every time I seem to tune into Italian football, he shits himself and he doesn't play well. And he must be scared of me, old Rafael Leo, because I've actually never seen him play well. I've seen loads of clips of him playing well and scoring brilliant goals. When I sit down to watch an AC Milan game, the geezer's fucking shit. Seriously, 10 million shit. I'm talking a 10. I wouldn't give you 10 million for the count. But my mind is baffed at a winger at the moment. The typical, as I'd say, UE, typical winger that I'm looking for. The natural winger. Not someone that's sort of Vieira, that's a bit of left, a bit of right. Someone that's like Trossard, a bit of left, bit right, can play number 10. Honestly, I just want a proper winger. I don't give a fuck who we got to sacrifice. That's the concern. And I get that, Lee. So how do you fix that concern? I fix it with fresh blood, or then, as I'm saying, don't get into their feelings. I go for an Edmond Topsoda at centre back. Something's just not right at the back for me. Listen, it's not. It doesn't need fit. Listen, there's a saying in it: if it's not broken, don't fix it. Nothing needs to be fixed. And if we finish second or third, I'd say something needs to be fixed. What I'm saying is there's potentially a problem I can see, potentially. And whether it's a new right back, Hakimi, Reece James, Freshender, or an Edmond Topsoba in the centre, just maybe a right-footed centre back then. It's a balance thing, man. And there's something just not right of it. Like maybe Zinchenko is so fucking good, yeah. Maybe I'm blinded by that. No one start on me here because I'll start kicking and biting all of you. You know what I mean? Don't fucking start, none of you. Listen, maybe it is a thing. Because I'm seeing something, guys. I'm not fucking blind and I'm not fucking stupid, innit? And I'm seeing something that just isn't right for me. Maybe it is the way Zinchenko pings around, runs into the centre, and I'm thinking, so why is Ben White just standing there, the prick? Move, do something, you can't. Do you know what I mean? And then Tommy Yasu comes on, looking just as fucking stupid to me. It isn't I don't like none of them. We know I don't really love Ben White, but I've got no problem with Tommy, so it's nothing to do with that sort of silliness either. It isn't I've got vendettas because Hazard could think he's got an agenda. No, Hazard, I've got no agenda, especially with Tommy Yasu. Possibly I don't like Ben White. It's just the way he talks. I don't like his little butterfly tattoo like Mudrak. I honestly think Ben White and Mudrak should go on a date, sit down and talk, innit? I think they should talk, innit? BT, it's good to talk. Drop Sporty, bro. Play Tommy. At this exact moment, I'm inclined to agree with that. I wouldn't have a lot this season. But at this exact moment, but then again, I don't think Tommy's been brilliant when he's come on the last couple of games to deputise for a crumbling Ben White or a falling apart Ben White or adjusting his feelings because his girlfriend or his boyfriend didn't nosh him last night. Maybe it's hurt him because Mikhailo Mudryk has lived in London now for 3 weeks and he hasn't actually visited Ben White's home address. Maybe it's hurting his heart. Something like being in the England squad. I just don't want to be here. Like, I'm not in the squad. I'm not playing minutes. I don't even fucking like football. Fuck this. I'm fucking going home. That was all that happened in that World Cup, innit? You know this, innit? There was nothing more that happened. There was no argument. There was no argument at Southgate. There was no nothing. He knocked on Southgate's door. All of his boyfriends were going out to Ibiza and all these other, I'm going to call them trendy spots. And yeah, he was seeing their Instagrams, he was seeing their Twitters, and he was like, I don't even like football, though. Well, honestly, I still like football. I get paid decently for it, thank you. Like, but I don't want to watch football on my time off. This is the summer. This is my time off. This is my time off. And what? So he knocked on Gareth's door and he was like, listen, I'm going to be honest with you, brother. I'm not playing, am I? Let's be honest. Unless every cunt in this defence gets injured, I'm not going to play, am I? Gareth was sort of standing there. Benjamin, what is your point, son? Well, the point is, like, if you look at my phone, you see my mate there, Stephen, that's Paul, that's Terry. Look at all their tattoos. They're all in my bay phone. They're all having a good time. I just want to be with them. That is all. There was no disciplinary thing. He's too nice. He'd get slapped in his face. He didn't shout at no one because they would have cut one of his tattoos off, literally off of his skin. Let me just get a knife. Let me just cut it off here a little bit. So yeah, he got bored, didn't it? He doesn't like football, people. He got bored at the World Cup. What do you think actually happened? He was in Qatar. I'm not saying he doesn't like Qatar or anything. He's got anything against Qatar or any other people. I'm just saying he was in a place where he clearly didn't want to be that summer. Do you know what I mean? He clearly had something else to do. I see pictures of him or sitting on the bench for the first game, like, didn't crack one fucking smile. The geezer looked miserable as a motherfucker. Some people say it's an honour to play for your country. I have to admit, oh God, I could sound like Ben White. If I was actually a professional footballer, I actually couldn't give a fuck if I was selected for England or not. And I would actually be probably one of the forest footballers in the world that would have went down like that. I was like, I don't give a fuck, mate. Do you know what? In fact, fuck them. I don't want to play for them. Do you know what I mean? But that's just because I'm an ignorant motherfucker. I think it's just because Ben White doesn't like football. Maybe he's ignorant as me, Ben. Maybe he's ghetto like me. I just don't see it. Hello, Danny, ATV. So yeah. I don't know, Sporty Spice? I don't know. Yeah, there was no disciplinary, bros. He's too nice. He doesn't do disciplinary issues at Arsenal. He just woke up one morning and thought, what am I doing here eating this food? It's my summer holiday. What am I doing? Anyway, let me leave Ben White alone now. I'd say he's burnt out the last few games, but I'm sure Tommy on the team sheet, I'm not concerned. He's reliable and can do the job. Most definitely. So as I said, there's no problem this season. I'm saying there is a potential problem coming up, and I'm spotting it already. And I don't want to be talking about this in a year's time, basically saying, well, I told all of you like this. The look of both of these blowjob right back whites, right backs we've got. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be talking about this in 6 months' time, Hazard. And I hope I'm not. I'd say he's burnt out. White. Right, let me kind of catch speed into the comments. Obviously, I'm asking you things, and then Liakas will send me back an answer, and I'm not with it. So I'm going to speed up, and let's crack up. Right, burnt out. He didn't even play at the World Cup. Browse, he didn't want to play at the World Cup. Man, you must browse. Great minds think alike, innit? Because I didn't see that comment. But yeah, I started having a little go at the World Cup as well. I'm sure you just heard me. Liakas, I know what you're like, son. You'd love to play for England. Do you know what I mean? You'd go and watch them in a fucking World Cup. Ben White, you wouldn't pay money to go and watch him in the World Cup. Ben White doesn't even actually want to play for England. He doesn't mind it if it happens. If it's in this country, a friendly or so, I don't mind. I don't want to be going tournaments in the summer. That's my time. I could just imagine it, right? That's my time. What do you mean tournament in the summer? What do you mean it's in the season this year, the World Cup? So what? So what's Cedric going to be doing? Huh? What's Reece Nelson going to be doing? Huh? What's Eddie and Nketiah going to be doing? I want to be with them boys. Eddie Nketiah, did he get into the next England team, people? I asked this question 30 minutes ago, and not one of you was brave enough to answer. Everyone telling me how good Nketiah is. So go on, then. Start him ahead of Kane, innit? Go on. Fucking go for it, then, innit? Go on. You start him ahead of Kane if he's that fucking good. Go on, Hazard. Sorry, Hazard, that's a joke. Hazard! That's a joke. Start him then, go on. You put him in a cane if you think he's that fucking good. Went over, had a free holiday, then come back. Must have been tough for him. I know Brabs must have been exhausted. He must have had sunburn. Look at my skin. Look at my skin. Bradley. Would you come look at me, please? Look, I'm all burnt through. Look, get something out of the fridge and put it on my. I bet it cooks on my arm. That's how hot I am, and I come back last night. No, I just don't. All right, it's quite clear, obviously, from tonight's stream. I don't like Ben White as a person, innit? As long as he plays football decently for Arsenal, innit, I'm having it. Apart from that, I fucking despise the guy. What can I actually say? I'm afraid. There you go. For anyone that didn't know, Hazard, Yui, anyone that didn't know, innit? I despise the geezer. I fucking can't stand him, innit? Every time he talks, oh God, I'll grab his head and oh God. Anyway, sorry. I had to get one out there tonight. I don't like Ben White. I don't. What can I say, Yui? What can I say? I'm guilty of charge, mate. I swear to God, he's just that guy. If he went to your school, bruv. Oh God. Oh God. Imagine if he didn't make it to football. If you worked with him. So what are you doing for lunch then? You going to McDonald's? You're gonna go Mealdale, Tesco? Oh no, right. I've got to get my way out of my brain in it. Seriously, come like he's living in my head rent free. That's what Hazard's gonna say in a minute, and I'm gonna start spitting fire out here. Who is Jonathan? Good evening. Offend them up, babe. What's going on, my G? Is Twitter down for everyone? It certainly is, bros. It's down, it's broken. I broke it, bros. I told Twitter this evening Ben White was ugly, all his tattoos were unfashionable. And I think I broke Twitter, bro. I'm joking. I broke Twitter, bros. I told them Ben White was a fucking Egypt. And I don't like him. I despise him. Get me Foden. That is exactly who I want. We're going to get into some Foden chat. Bros, good to see you back. Is Twitter down for everyone? It certainly is. Not for me. What do you mean not for me? Where is that not for me? Not for you about Twitter, or it fucking can't be about that guy. Is it about Ben White? I doubt it's about Ben White. I'm speeding up, boys. Sorry. Ansu, not for me. So you wouldn't take a 20-year-old who is blisteringly quick, has got an eye for goal, but as my brother Yui did say, he's got one Thomas Partey-like sort of thing going on. He's very injury-prone. And someone that's very delicate and injury-prone in Spain or in Italy, for example, I reckon you could get brutalised if you come to the Premier League. One of the wingers are going to go. They've got too many again. They've got Moussa Dembele, and he's starting at the moment. They've got Rafinha. He's in and out. There's Ansu, who isn't starting. And then you've got Gabby, and who else am I forgetting? Forget the pie, he's gone. There's another one or two guys that plays on the wing. They've got 5 and 6 wingers at the moment, Barca. And word is there's still, who was it? Oh, Ferran Torres. There's another fucking winger. And they were linked with another winger the other day, like someone stupid as well. And I was like, that just makes no sense. But anyway, I don't know, lack of Musa Diaby. It weren't Musa Diaby, but someone like that. And I was like, well, this don't make sense. By the way, Barcelona are interested in Ivan Freshendo, and they're going to battle Arsenal for him in the summer. But we're going to get into some transfer rumours. Jonathan Rabbit, Anderson, give me the good word, bros. I hope everyone is safe back home. Shouts out to all the real ones. Shouts out to all my G's. Shouts out to all the Turkish people that are clearly having a distressing time. And everyone in Syria. Free everyone, innit? Ansu is not for me. I'm fascinated to know why. Tell me why, brother. Fabio Vera was a poor signing, bro. He was a very poor signing, bro. £35 million. And he scored, what was it, a goal against Brentford? Who did he score that left foot banger against? I don't know. That's about it. I've got my Twitter. Luca's special out here. Luca is a special guy. Twitter's down for every motherfucker, bros. Like, I'm talking, man from Turkey's Twitter's down. Like, bros, my Twitter's down. Man's from Turkey's Twitter down. I don't know. Luca, have you followed yet? Vieira, body looks like mine after I've done random 35 mil, man. Bros, listen, I told you, innit? He makes... You remember Sammy and Nasri, blood? He makes Sammy and Nasri look blench. Serious time. He makes Sammy and Nasri look blench, though, like this. Well, Sammy and Nasri is a big man out here compared to Vieira. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. He's lightweight. He's small. And I don't like his beard. It's just so fucking not happening. We're starting on people that Ben White's had it. I've given Ben White a torrid time this afternoon. Seriously, if I was a winger right now, I'd have been giving Ben White a torrid evening on Danny AFC TV. I think it's about time Vieira got some as well. Shouts out to whoever hotted him up. Who did hot him up? You, of course. My man, my real one, Lee Akers. Perhaps. My man, he's them M's, bros. Right, we'll go Chelsea. Right, let's play a game since Luca is in the chat as well. Daniel Key is in the chat. Guys, I'm going to name a few footballers. I want you to tell me which club they're going to play for. Please try to remember their names and then try and reply back as best you can. So Rice equals, and then I want you to put the club, yeah? So Rice equals who? Who does Declan Rice play for in the summer? Chelsea, Arsenal, Man U, etc. Who does Moses Caicedo play for in the summer? I doubt he'll be at Brighton. Who does Yuri Tillemans play for come the summer? Who does Martin Zubamendi play for? The Real Sociedad midfielder, very much linked to Arsenal and Barcelona. Who will Frankie de Jong play for come the summer? So, for everyone in the chat, Daniel He, UE, everyone, Rice, Salcedo, Tillemans, Zubamendi, and Frankie de Jong. Where would all these midfielders go? Will Arsenal have a plan for any of them, apart from Tillemans? Guys, Freshende, Edmond Topsard, could he be a reasonable defensive target in the summer? Would it be a right back or a right-sided sorry, for fuck's sakes, Danny. Would it be a right-footed centre back or a right-footed right back, you know, or a right back for you in the summer? Something's wrong for me in the cap. We need one more defender in it. We're still, listen, in terms of man down, we're a man down in it. We've got 3 left backs, like, do you know what I mean? We've got 2 right backs. Take Holden out of the equation, we're still a man down. We're a right-footed centre back down. We've got 2 left-footed centre backs. We've only got 1 right-footed centre back. So for me, it's either going to be like an Edmond Topsoda, or you fuck Benny Blanco back to the centre and you bring in a young right back like Ivan Freshendo. So I'm going to close that one down. That was my thoughts there, guys. Guys, another talking point for tonight. If you was to, in theory, and no one get into your feelings, if you were to, in theory, sell Rob Holding for 5 million, sell Mari for 5 million, sell Tommy Yasu for 20 million, sell Emil Smith Rowe for 35 mil, I can see people going mad right now, and sell Balogun for 40 million, that would all come up to in total of 105 million pounds. Now, for example, calm down. Arsenal would like to spend 130 million pounds a season. So I wanted myself to have 130 million pounds, whichever way I was doing this. Obviously, I've raised 105 million pounds though by the sales of Holding, Mari, Tierney, Emil Smith Rowe, Balogun. Lokongi can add to that 10 mil. I've raised 115 mil here, yeah? So I've got another 15 mil to spend, I think, then, if I've just done that. Another 10 mil to spend. Anyway, what I ended up spending was 15 million for Shender. Atsu, 80 mil. Rice, 90 mil. Top Soda, 45 mil. Anyway, give or take a penny, roughly, it'll make about £130 million spent in the summer. But that wouldn't be a wicked or a horrible summer. You could change that Ansu for a Sancho then. Who said that? What's his face? Luca, you. Luca, would you rather Jadon Sancho at Arsenal? This is a natural winger. Quite two-footed. We've seen him market in Germany, pretty much like Jude Bellingham and others who market in Germany. But he's come to England and had trouble. I don't want to call Jadon Sancho squad player, blah, blah, blah. But I think Sancho, Saka, Martinelli, and a Vieira, that's 4 decent wingers going forward for next season. I am very much thinking of next season already, isn't it? Season's not even done. We ain't lost or won a title yet, and I'm fucking thinking of next season. Guys, please hit likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. What happened to Enzo if Rice goes to Chelsea? They play alongside each other and they hold hands like this. Tightly. Real tightly. Like this. They lock arms. Hazard, I've answered it for you. Lee, please don't answer that question. They play together. And everyone else gets told to fuck off. Loftus-Cheek, fuck off. And Kante, fuck off. Jorginho, oh, fuck yeah. He's already fucked off. He's at Arsenal. If you want to help out Chelsea, Haz, we could bring in Kante in. We could bring another 31-year-old in from Chelsea if you like, brother. Won't cost a lot. Probably a free transfer. Signing on fee. 120 grand a week. What do you think? And Kante? Nah, I don't think so either. Fuck Chelsea. One thing I say, Tavares has over COVID. Hold on, whoa. One thing I will say Tavares has over COVID is Tavares will look comfortable coming central midfield in Lego Man's system. COVID looks lost in the middle. He does. And then sometimes I've actually seen him turn back and he tries to hold the ball in his right foot, forgets he's not right-footed, and then turns his whole body back over. I've seen Tierney do madness recently, and I've held it down because I think people would think, yeah, you don't like him, or you've got an agenda against him. But I've seen Tierney do madness, positionally wise, and yeah, that whole change in his body from left foot to right foot when he goes galloping over this side into the field, he's galloping this side over the field. And then suddenly someone comes, charging at him like in the playground, and he tries to jump the ball back on his right foot, and it never works for him, ever. He must work on that. Greeley, we won't pay the fee. So how about then, guys? You've got to sacrifice them. You've got to make sacrifices out of here, motherfuckers. If you want Rice and you want a Atsu or a Sancho and a Top Soda in the summer, brubs, well, I'll tell you what. One of your heel ender might have to go. Emil Smith-Rowe might have to go then. Brubs, sacrifices have to be made, isn't it? Arsenal ain't getting into financial fair play trouble for no one. Not for Lee Akers, not for Hazard, not for Yui, not for Danny AFC TV, and not for this geezer, Daniel He. Daniel, good evening, brother. I would say most definitely. See, last night I said Man United were definitely involved in the Declan Rice race and scenario, and Man United would like to think they're involved in this race. I've already claimed on my stream that Declan Rice doesn't want to move even out of the Premier League. He doesn't want to move out of London. Like, this guy is like, hello, mate, where's them fucking jelly deals? What, Auntie Bev, you got them fucking jelly deals in? Yeah, I'll fucking see you Monday morning. I'll collect the jelly deals in. I'll see you next Monday. Grab another fucking round, right? See you then, Auntie. Yeah, he's a London boy and he's got no ambition. He doesn't want to play for Real Madrid. Yes, it's nice to be linked to them. He's not like that, innit? What he also has the benefit is he's not actually going to go short of a pound note either. If he signs for an Arsenal or Chelsea, he's not going to go skin. His son is not going to go skin either. He's going to be a rich guy. He's a rich guy already, but I'm putting things into perspective. He ain't going to miss out that much by not going Real Madrid. In fact, I think Arsenal or Chelsea would actually pay him a better weekly wage than Real Madrid. So it depends what you want in your career. And are you adventurous? Do you want to go? That's what I'm saying. This guy don't want to eat paella, innit? Paella is not on his list, innit? I mean, he wants a bit of fucking liquor, a bit of pie mash liquor, a pint of fucking Lee Akers, and fucking down the Arsenal or down to Chelsea, preferably, because he's a Chelsea fan. But he's the exact mentality of footballer we need. He offers blood, guts, determination. He's a very natural leader, and we haven't had a leader for a very long time. And a leader in the centre of the park is fucking essential. You would almost make him your captain immediately if he come into the team. Almost. I'm not saying you would, but he would walk into that sort of that idiot. Arteta team, that 5-man captain team, he would walk into it. Him, Jesus, Odegaard, and whatever, fucking whatever. Declan Rice ticks so many boxes. He's a captain material. He's a leader. He's an enforcer. When the going goes shit, he doesn't disappear. And some players get a 4 out of 10 and a 5 out of 10, and we're left there fuming of them. Rice digs in, plays even shitter, just kicks a geezer even harder. Sometimes you need that, innit? I fully believe it. I've said it for ages, and I think it's probably one of the only things me and you have ever disagreed on. I've screamed it, and I'm never going to stop screaming it. Declan Rice for Arsenal. Daniel, we need to be after him. All up. Most definitely, bros. But again, it depends the baller you need. If we were going for a De Jong, I'd say go for Bellingham in that sort of the more open midfielder, the more beautiful to the eye midfielder. Because even though De Jong can scrap, and De Jong can even play centre back, and he's not stupid, so that wouldn't phase him, I don't think, in the Premier League. I want an enforcer, someone that can hurt you as well, someone that's going to nudge you off the ball, someone that's going to lead the game for you. When all men around you are playing shit, when Thomas Partey's just got injured, Xhaka's fucking got into an Albanian street war, man's still going to be there, you know, battling all by himself, right in the centre. And I like guys like that. I think it's badass fucking overpriced that an enforcer that doesn't really score goals, that can't spread a 30-yard pass across the field, that can't really twist and twine one or two opponents. Like, he's just not that sort of footballer. I think it's scandalous they're saying £100 million. But allegedly, this is the going rate, isn't it? And Arsenal badly need an enforcer, someone that will link up back with Thomas, with Saliba, Gabriel. You man, cool, bang, I'm here. Don't watch that. You want me to pull back 5-10 yards? I'm fucking here, boys. Tell me what you need. What's going on? Why is that guy getting through? Cool. I'm coming to lock him off myself, the little prick. Who's that? What? Enzo Fernandez, yeah? Straight, don't worry. I'm gonna sort this one out myself, innit? You lot hold fucking position. I'm gonna sort this prick out. Bang! And that's that boy out of the game as well. He's fucking good at it. He's been doing it at West Ham for many seasons now, and I've been watching him closely for seasons. So it depends what you believe our team needs, innit? I'd love a Bellingham. I would love a De Jong, but I believe we need a Declan Rice. Guys, who is with me on a Declan Rice, or are we more with the... I'm not going to say the you. No, it's not sides. I'm just saying, like, is it like a more Declan Rice thing, a De Jong thing for you? Is it a Rice thing for you, or a Zubamendi thing for you? Is it a Rice thing for you, or is it Rice De Jong, Rice Zubamendi, or Rice, or who was the other can? Whoever we were talking about. De Jong is a masterclass. No, bruv, he is. He's very stylish, pretty to the eye. Bruv, he offers a lot that, I'm afraid, £100 million Declan Rice doesn't. It's pitiful, isn't it? To think at £100 million, there's a couple of things that De Jong does so stylishly that Frank Lampard, you know, that Declan Rice just that Declan Rice just could not do. But in saying that, when the going gets tough there, a man of beating up your midfielders, Thomas Partey's just took a crack on the leg, he's out for a month. You're a man down, it's 10 men. You're 1-0 down at fucking, I don't know, fucking Bournemouth, do you know what I mean? You need Declan Rice for them games. Because Vieira goes missing. I'm afraid to say our Helen product, Emil Smith-Rowe might go missing. Who else goes missing? Trossard will probably go fuck off and go missing. Jorginho, well, he'll be linking someone in Chelsea having a cappuccino. Even though he's in the starting 11, he'll just be in Chelsea drinking a cappuccino somewhere. He'll go missing. Declan Rice just won't go missing on you, bros. I know it is an extraordinary amount of money to pay for what I'm asking and what I'm asking for. I'm asking for an enforcer, someone to look after the midfield, someone that could, in theory, whoever you're playing alongside. Oh, Granit Xhaka is going forward so well this season because Partey does everything. Whoever plays alongside Declan Rice has also got the key to the city, innit? You can run around and do your thing, innit? Because Declan's better at you than doing his thing. Do you guys get what I'm talking about? And yes, I do totally agree with you. Shouts out to you, Daniel. Yes, I agree. But perfect. Well, take both of them, innit? You sell Jorginho, you sell Xhaka, you have Partey, De Jong, Rice. Ding! That's where I did it, but I was fucking Xhaka as well, bro. Get them all out. Jorginho out, Xhaka out, Lokonga out, El Neni out, Bang! In comes fucking De Jong, Rice. They don't get injured. They're ever reliable. Put them two in from the start. Party can sit down and chill. I think about games gone by. Guys, do be getting the like on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. We are hitting the 1 hour mark. Not much other. He's another mercenary. Where did Luca go? He didn't answer your question. He might not like your pod, Hazard. Luco. Hazard is talking to you. Anyway, not much Hazard. He's another mercenary. He won't come about game time. Who are we talking? Who is you and Hazard talking about? Akers and Hazard talking about? Enzo. Let's go to Chelsea. It must be that. Not much Hazard. He's another mercenary. He won't care about it. Game time. Ooh, Deckers, don't you fuck about with my Deckers, boy. Don't you talk about fucking Deckers in that tone of fucking voice. What's the matter with you? Don't you fucking talk about Declan like that. Nah, bros. Declan is very confident. He would go and he would bounce, and if he had to, he'd go and take Enzo Fernandez's place at Chelsea, you know. Declan Rice would offer Chelsea something that Chelsea will need as well in darker days when Mudrak and all his little pretty fucking them things there are not working for a minute and he's getting dragged off at half time. Do you know what I mean? They need Declan Rice. But let's hope, innit? Let's hope and pray, innit? Like, dear God, please. Because this is happy days if we get Dennis Wise. Dennis Wise. Guys, I'm tired. I'm going, innit? Declan Rice. I love Ben White. Man, jokes aside, he's one of our coolest players, bro. Coldest players, bro. He's as cold as ice. But I'm willing to sacrifice. Ben is as cold as ice. But I'll sacrifice him in a dynamite. I'll sacrifice his ass one time. I don't know. I don't get it. Plenty more right backs than fucking say. Go get me Hakimi in it. You'll never think of Ben White again, bros. That goes to Lee Akers as well, yeah? Get us Hakimi, yeah? You'll never, ever, you'll never come on this stream and mention Benny Blanco again. You wouldn't even utter out your lips, bros. Only if we had Ben White today would be fine. Nah, wouldn't happen, bros. Hakimi, quality, mobile, scores goals, and he can defend. And everyone I've been watching very closely, he can defend. I thought it was a myth, and I thought this geezer might not be able to defend a 60, 65 million pound price tag. That motherfucker can defend, he can go forward, and he scores goals. Give me Hakimi. Please have an argument with PSG. Just bring me Hakimi one of these transfer windows, innit? Arsenal, bring me Hakimi. I'd say one thing, guys. We are lucky sport. You can play right back. Otherwise, he would be sitting next to Lego Man week in, week out. Most definitely. And I think that's what it's more about, bros. Once Saliba come along, and when me and Lee Akers was at the Stadium of South London that day, I'm going to call it the Stadium of South London. It's Crystal Palace to other people. The Stadium of South London, me and Lee Akers are standing on the shithole. And I remember saying to him, if Saliba don't start today, I'm done. And we were having a whole debate, walking up to Selhurst Park, and I was giving it, fucking Saliba. And Saliba started. I told Lee Akers that day, and Lee Akers in the stream, and I'm sure he won't mind admitting that I was always right on this guy. I was like, Russ, he will not be moved out of this team. And I was literally asking Lee Akers on the way home. Actually, we got split up on the way home, so that's technically untrue. But I remember asking Lee Akers and every other motherfucker after that. So what does happen to Benny White now? And Arteta come up with a genius plan. Right. I haven't made a £50 million mistake here. No. Oh, God forbid. I have not made a £50 million mistake. What I have done is bought myself a £50 million right back. Fully shuts out on that one, UE. Most definitely follow what? Fantastic. Fucking fantastic. Oh, fuck, I love my channel. Luca, I love you, bro. What's going on? You good? Shouts out to you, Luca. Shouts out to everyone in the building. Please do get a like to the video. Do be subscribing if we're new. Do it right now. Immediately, please. Daniel Heat, man of the match performance on bringing up Frankie de Jong today, because he was a guy that I had written down of the people that because you come in and probably have just said it blind. Well, you did. You've come in and said it blindly. I had a list today of people that I wanted to talk about. Who are they going to play for next season? Rice, Saicedo, Tielemans, Zubamendi, and Frankie de Jong. I think all of them will be on the move in the summer, and I want to know which clubs they'll be. So let me try. Rice, Chelsea, Saicedo, Liverpool, Tielemans, I don't know, Aston Villa, Zubamendi, Arsenal, Frankie de Jong, Man United. I've got a Zubamendi feeling, Braz, and I fucking don't like it. And it's going to butcher Ben Rice. Ben Rice, bruvs, I'm fucking done for this evening. Ben Rice. I don't even know. It would fuck up Declan Rice coming to Arsenal. So let me say that again in slow motion so everyone can hear it. Rice, Chelsea, Saicedo, Liverpool, Tielemans, fuck knows where. Frankie de Jong, Manchester United, Zubamendi, Arsenal. We're not getting Rice, we're not getting Saicedo. We're going to come up with £52.5 million and we're going to get ourselves a 23-year-old Spanish guy that I don't even know if he's ever played for Spain. Is Zubamendi ever been in a Spain team? Is he Spanish? I'm sure he's Spanish. Who is this cunt? Because I tell you what, yeah, I watch a lot of football, man, and when someone just licks up on the £60 million radar and I've never heard of you, I don't know. I say I don't know. Zubamendi, Arsenal incoming. What do you think of that one, Daniel He? What do you think of that one, Luca? Luca, Daniel He. Declan Rice, where does he go in the summer? Saicedo, who does he play for in the summer? Tielemans, who does he play for in the summer? Zubamendi, who does he play for in the summer? Frankie de Jong, who does he play for in the summer? Guys, do you bin Balogun? And I mean bin, when I say bin, I mean sell, clearly. But then we still only got 2 strikers at the club. Would you look for Eli Wiley at Montpellier? Would you look for an Arda Güler at Fenerbahce? Or would you actually look for the top shelf of striker? But we can't afford what we need. You know, that right back, the centre back, to fix off the defence. We've got 7 defenders for me, innit? We need 8 in it, 2 for every position. We're still 1 man down. By the way, sorry, in case you're counting Rob Holding, I don't. He's already, for me, he actually doesn't already play for Arsenal. For me, he sold already, kind of because the Polish kid come in and kind of because Saliba's ever present and doesn't get injured, thankfully, touch wood. Do you know what I mean? And if Saliba, God forbid, anything did happen to him, I'd like to think it'd be interesting, you know. What would he do? Would he put Holding in there? Or would he put Benny White back in the centre? Huh. Follow me, bruv. You got to follow me all the way to London Conley. We're going to the Arsenal training ground. We're going to have a protest about Ben White being such a soppy idiot. That's so. Follow me, bruv. Did see bruv? Breaking news. Manchester City Football Club have just been relegated. Just imagine it. Imagine. Let's take the breaking news down. Go away. Oh, whoa. Where have I gone and what the fuck did I do? Oh. Hello. Fuck me, press it. Do you know what? Still never got the. I'm better at this Apple Mac thing, but it still sort of controls me at times. It's not as bad as when I first got it. I'll take myself off the stream. Yeah, ain't that bad. What have I done now? I've got to stop pressing. But the first thing I got to do is stop pressing buttons. Do you know what? I don't want nothing there. Leave it blank. Do you know what? Go to the fucking comments, rude boy. Do yourself a favor. Follow up. Everybody. Come to, oops, I meant Tielemans. Oh, good one. Bros, you're on fucking fire. He's on fire. Woo! Daniel ain't having shit. He's on fire. Cause his name is kind of Piff. He's on fire. Boy! Cause every comment is on blitzing. He's on fire. Daniel, carry on, bros. The next one's obviously going to win you a fucking prize or something like shit. Madison City, definitely. Madison is going City. Bellingham City. Right. Fuck me, I didn't write Bellingham down. Fucking idiot. Can we play this game all over again? Guys, Rice to where? Bellingham to where? Saicedo to where? Tillemans to wear, Zubamendi to wear, and Frankie de Jong to wear. So now let me do this again. And shouts out to Daniel Heath. Rice, Chelsea. Bellingham, Man City. Caicedo, Liverpool. Tillemans, Newcastle. Zubamendi, Arsenal. Frankie de Jong, Manchester United. That's where I think the future of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 midfielders, there's going to be a central midfield merry-go-round in the summer, isn't it? Rice, Bellingham, Caicedo, Tillemans, Zubamendi, Frankie de Jong, and there's more. Pardon me. Where do you think all the big midfielders land in the summer, guys? Maddison, I do believe, goes Chelsea. Man City. Where does that leave Phil Foden and Jack Grealish? Jack Grealish is a lot older because he'll be 28. But I'm doing a hazard at the moment. I'm doing a my voice. Where's Foden? Will he play again this season? Phil Foden. Foden. Anyway, Saka, Gabriel, Sancho, Trossard is aight. What? 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 You said what? Shouts out to you. He just rolled on it. That man's buzzing right now. He's buzzing, type buzzing. Let me just fuck up everyone right now. Saka, Gabriel. That's fucked up in so many ways. I'm going to keep that carrying on. I love you, Yui. Arsenal won't pay the fee for Tilda. Because we don't like good quality rice. We don't want Tilda. We want Morrison's own brand make. We don't want Tilda. Ooh! Kolo Manane. From my hometown. Seriously, you from Germany, G? From my hometown, Frankfurt, would be sick. That kid is unreal, Danny. Bros, I've heard this geezer come up. He's been linked with Arsenal. His name is coming up a lot everywhere. You're onto someone here. Frankfurt. Bro, is he a striker? He's a striker, isn't he? He's linked with Man United, bro. £80 million. He's the fucking guy that's linked to Man United, isn't he? You are a hero. You are on fire. That's the guy that's linked to. I said today, it's Kane, Osman, and there's another striker they want, and I said from Frankfurt, and I couldn't remember his name. This is him, innit? This is him. Is he a striker? Kolo Manani, Frankfurt player.
I found this on the web.
Fuck off. It's come up with all stupidness. That's the guy that's linked to Man United, bros. He's going Man United, I reckon. They want 2 strikers, Kane and him. That's the guy that's going Man United. I'm going to make a note of this name anyway. Kolo Toure, sacked at fucking Wigan. That's the guy that's going. Right on the money, Danny. That's the one striker. That's him. Yep, that is the guy. Bruvs, this geezer. Yeah, bruvs. I've never seen him play. But fuck me, this geezer. Like, listen, it's Germany with all respect. And you probably could have nicked someone like Moussa Diaby, with respect again, I don't like him, for £65 million, who's done well for like 3 years in Germany. I don't know how long this geezer has been smacking it, but he's from your hometown. I didn't know you were German, bro. It's Daniel. Respect to you, number one. Shouts out to you, my brother. Shouts out to Frankfurt. Bros, by Leverkusen. Tell me about Edmond Top-Soda, bros. If you know about German football, bros, how good is Edmond Top-Soda? I have seen this guy play. He does look a little solid little tank, the kind of guy that I like. But can he do that? Can he do what he's doing in Germany in the Premier League successfully? Interesting. Our German scout is here. Shouts out to you, Daniel. Company doing bits for Burnley. He fucking is, bros. Shouts out to Vincent. He really is, bros. He's obviously got it, bros, because he went back to in Belgium, and he was murking there as well, bros. He walked straight in and started. I'm not saying they weren't probably already a good team. Lukonga's team. They're gone from the top of my head. But yeah, Daniel's just bust up my head there with that one. Great shout, Daniel. Bellingham. Real mad. Hold on, whoa, what am I just missing? So that's a real big shout. Hold on. Bellingham might just be narcissistic. Cruising, not getting old. A lot of people are saying it is between Liverpool and Madrid, you know, and I've always ruled that out because I just thought the kid was coming back to England. Great shout. Great shout. Great shout. It is, isn't it? And do you know what? With respect to Real Madrid, they've been quiet the last couple of seasons. This whole financial fair play. When I say quiet, I mean quiet as in financially. I mean, they haven't. Who have they bought recently? I swear they got no one in the summer. Like no motherfucker. They got nobody in January. They just haven't been spending. They've been saving the pennies, innit? They're going to go nuts, innit? And then that's what they're going to say to financial fair play. They'll be like, listen, we didn't spend money for 2-3 years, bro. Fuck you, innit? We needed to spend 300-400 million this summer. And 130 of it straight was on Jude Bellingham. Bro, Daniel, you're on fucking fire, my brother. Brother, you are on fire. Man of the match tonight already. About an hour and 15 minutes gone on the stream. I can already say that this evening's man of the match is Daniel He. Shouts out to him. Edmond Top Soda, bros, talk to me, please. Great shout, unbelievable. Right on the money, Danny. That's the striker. Bros, he's going Man United, bros. What a disaster. What is his scoring record, bros? I'm going to go and check him differently. I'm going to go stalk him straight after the stream. Frankfurt, man. Where are they in the league this year? They should be doing a little. They should be punching like. Why is Union Berlin second in Germany? Like, and they've got Ivan and Dickers and our boy here, Colo, murking it. Didn't he come in the World Cup final for France? Did he? Yeah, he had the game and then goal. Oh, hold on. He had the game and then goal on his. Oh, but missed. That's him. Oh. Yeah, I forgive him for that anyway, bro. Don't worry. I was wondering who the fuck France unleashed that evening. Because they brought Thuram on earlier, who actually started opening things up a little bit, come on and just started being mischievous and he just started coming on proper, just being like a naughty little kid, isn't it? Shouts out to all the real ones. Yes, Jonathan, you're still up in the place, RB. Shizar, yeah, you know, innit, bros? Real saved the piece for killing Mbappe. Yeah, bros, but he ducked him. But bros, that could open up in the summer. Bros, he's been saying he wants Neymar gone. He wants Messi gone. Like, how is he such a boss like this? I know he is a boss of a footballer, but you can't be running a club, bros. You're 27 years old and you're a striker. Shut up and play football, bros. That's what Ronaldo and Messi was doing at your age. How are you trying to run the club? Messi, we know, went on to do that at Barcelona, but he weren't 21 doing that at Barcelona, bros. Yeah, you know, bros. Imagine they went for Bellingham and Mbappe this summer. They're losing the league title to Barcelona. They need to make a statement themselves, and they haven't spent money for a couple of seasons. We are making breakthroughs. We're making sense tonight, guys. I'm loving it. Are you watching the Super Bowl on Sunday? I'll be probably not. It isn't really my cup of tea, but do you know what, bros? For you, bro, do you want me to watch it, bro? Should I do a watch along, bros? I will not know what's going on. I don't know the rules. I'll be sitting there just doing an American voice. Hey, someone's just. Hey, that was a great shot. That was a great throw over there. Look at the fuck. Hey, that went from one side of the stadium to the other side of the stadium, bro. I wouldn't know. Hey, there's Big McClintock running down the wing. I'll be calling it a wing. He's crossed it in the middle. That would be quite funny. Should we do a Super Bowl? Should we do a Super Bowl watch along, bro? I'll be telling Mackenzie just threw it into the center field. That's an American. And then the corner come over. Oh shit. Big up Germany, great place. Was there for pre-season when Arsenal played Nuremberg. Come on, brother. Come on. Shouts out to all the real ones on the stream tonight. Please be getting the likes on the video and do be subscribing if you're new. Dot Cotton's Ghost is in the stream. I bet she's fucking well pissed off. She's at the arsehole recently. Let's see what Dot Cotton's up to. I remember Rance hating on Mbappe. Who's he? I do know who you're talking about. Buzz. Him and Lee Gunner could get on a stream, bros, and they could sit there and slate and like Mbappe. Like, how are you going to be audacity to start sitting and slating Mbappe? The one thing I would say Mbappe, bros, come out of France, innit? You're way better than that shit, innit? Do you know what I mean? Messi, yeah, you're tearing yourself down. Aubameyang, America, guys. Aubameyang, going to America. Coming to America. Dun, 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 dun. Aubameyang, oh yeah, Aubameyang. Coming to... Bros, he's going to love it there, innit? Ferraris, the nightlife. Yeah, some footballers are lucky bastards, isn't it? My RVs. You lucky bastard, bro. You flocked to Chelsea, got loads of money. Now you're going to go to America, get more good money, live the high life, and actually probably score some goals out there because you're coming to America. Da-dum-bum-bum. That guy is funny, though. Is he? I don't know. Fair enough. No, if you say so, fair enough, fair enough. I don't watch a lot of these guys, bro. They give me a bellyache. I swear to God, bro. It's not even they give me a bellyache. Let's watch some soccer too on Saturday. Let's watch some soccer too on Saturday. Well, bro, Saturday is watch along day. I'll be up bright and early, bro. Bushy tailed, bright eyed. You know what I mean? No, man, oh, boys. But yeah, I'll be up bright eyed and bushy tailed Saturday morning, man. Seriously, real shit. Arsenal versus reception problems. Right. You'll get a lot of views and organic subs doing watch alongs, bro, especially for halftime show. Oh, bros, I'm gonna do a Super Bowl. I tell you what we're doing this Saturday as well, guys. I keep forgetting to put it out there. I don't, bros. I'm rubbish. I don't advertise myself. Adam Aziz is boxing on Saturday, 8 p.m. So I will be covering the boxing this Saturday. Adam Aziz, and that'll roll into my 10 p.m. live as usual, or I'll just probably just stay on and probably come off around 10, half 10 probably, and go live about half 7, 8 in the evening. So this Saturday I will be doing boxing. That's Adam Aziz. Yes, the new Prince Nazim Hamid, hot stepper. I want to see this guy up close and personal. I think he's fighting someone from Ecuador or something, Reyes or something. I don't know. I'll look into it. The girl boxer is fighting as well. Caroline Dubious. Is Adam Aziz's brother fighting as well? I'm not sure. I'll look into it. I'll review you all tomorrow. I'll let you all guys know tomorrow. I'll start putting out on Twitter if Twitter starts working again. Good evening, my brother. Good evening, Phil. Governor. At soft play. Fucking Phil. How you doing, Sam? Everything good, Sam? How's East? How's West? South? Been down that fucking dirty South recently, boy. Shouts out to you, man. Gee, what are you drinking? Rum and Coke? No, just the Coke, my brother. I just splashed myself with a bottle. Just Coke. I made myself ill, innit? I went out with Tyler and Big Ted's. I got murked all around Islington, bros. Every Islington Arsenal pub. A couple of them kicked. Well, yeah, we got kicked out of the tavern. Wasn't even let in the Gunners. Let me have it straight. Fighting the Islington Sports Bar. Oh shit! Don't go out with Tyler and Big Ted's and then with a mouth like mine, fucking steady. But yeah, less said about that, the much better. Ding. I'll just rub it in and just say, yeah, it was last Thursday night, and then I got sick till about Saturday, bro. Hence there was no stream for Arsenal, Everton, Arsenal. I got murked, bro. I'm never drinking again, honestly. I got murked on Thursday night. I woke up in a state Friday night. Was ill until like Saturday evening. Do you know what I mean? No watch along, nothing. I fucked myself up, bro. I swear the bird behind the bar wanted to get a wicked way with me, and she wanted to. I don't know. I think she spiked me. Swear to God. But guys, it is that time to go. We are almost bussing. We are barebacking the hour and 30-minute mark. Shouts out to Phil Mitchell, to Doc Cotton, to UE, to the man in the match today, Daniel Heat, to Jonathan RB, URB, Daniel Heat. Lee Akers, my real one, Hazard. Shouts out to Luco, to Hanyumi, to Juma, to all the real ones. Shouts out to all our Turkish Jews. And pray for Turkey, pray for Syria. Shouts out to all the real ones on that one. Please get the likes on the video, guys. Do be subscribing if you're new. I shall finish off and probably bring myself to the hour and a half mark. So I want to go into a few bits of Arsenal bits and pieces and football news of the day. So that is the guy that I was trying to say, £80 million. He's been linked with Manchester United. His name is, shouts out to Daniel Key, his name is Kolo Monani. I don't think it's just his breakthrough season at Eintracht Frankfurt, but I will go and take a look. I don't know much about him. Embarrassing, like £80 million price tag. Man United want to steal him. He's a fantastic player, and I'm hearing a lot of good things about him. Arsenal, Man United, and Chelsea. It's going to be a three-way £100 million race for Declan Rice in the summer. Saka, Saliba, Arsenal are still working on contracts for the fabulous duo, the young duo at the club. Arsenal will battle Man United for Ansu Fati. £80 million bids could be lodged from Arsenal and Man United. Edmund Tobsoba, he's 24. He plays for Bayer Leverkusen. He has been linked with Arsenal in the past. Fabrizio Romano has said this is Arteta's perfect defender. He said this about a year ago, and I do remember this factually. Romano said something on Twitter or something that one day Arsenal will get Tobsoba, basically. Like, Arteta loves this kid. The kid loves Arsenal. He's just what Arsenal want. He's just what Arsenal needs. I can't remember, some big bollock story, basically. But Romano, fucking that Italian bollockhead, sorry. You know what I mean? That geezer there put it out about Arsenal's Arteta's love affair of Tobsoba. And we have been linked with him again over the last couple of days. So Edmond Tobsoba, 24, by Leverkusen centre-back linked with Arsenal. I have a feeling it makes sense. Ben White becomes a permanent right-back. Saliba gets a number 2 shirt. And will we sell Tommy Ansu and get a younger defender, a younger model? Kolo Manani, £80 million to Man United. Declan Rice, Moses Caicedo, Jude Bellingham, Yuri Tillemans, Martin Zubamendi, and Frankie de Jong. That is 6 midfielders. I believe all of them are going to be moving clubs in the summer. A midfield merry-go-round. Name a 7th. Savage. He's screaming to get out of Lazio. Rice, Chelsea. Bellingham, Man City. Caicedo, Liverpool. Savage, stay at Lazio. Tillemans, Newcastle. Zubamendi, Arsenal. Frank de Jong, Barca. Freshenda, could he come in the summer? Skriniar is on a free. That is a right-footed centre-back. Don't think he's good. I don't know. I don't know if he's a Premier League defender. Don't know. Inter Milan centre-back. Not sure about him. Guys, Villa want Tierney, Guendouzi, and Nico Williams, the Athletic Bilbao striker. Unai Emery is willing to pay up to £100 million to get all 3 in. Savage has been chased by a lot of Premier League teams. People are alleging that Arsenal at the front of the queue. I can live without Savage. I'd rather go over Lokonga. Bang. Uber. Coming to America. Dum-dum-dum. Bamiyan. Oh, yeah. He's a man. He's got an American bastard, isn't it? He's a very lucky footballer, Aubameyang. But shouts out to Mr. Aubameyang. I don't begrudge you, bro. And Frankie de Jong. Man United must decide if it's Caicedo, Declan Rice, or de Jong. Word on road is they want 2 strikers, Harry Kane and this Kolo Manani, and 2 central midfielders. It could be de Jong and Rice. It could be de Jong and Caicedo. Man United didn't spend in January, and they're going to spend big in the summer. Mark my words, people. What are you drinking, rum and coke? No. How is it impossible to get kicked out at the cabin? Oh, bruvs. Bruvs. At the where? Cabin? I didn't say cabin. I said Islington Sports Bar, unless it's called the Cabin for short or something. Arsenal Tavern on Blackstock Road. And as far as the Gunners Pub, and believe me, I've actually got history of the Gunners Pub. Almost caused a fight with the security. Said it was a private party. And I was like, what do you mean it's a private party? Bollocks, I'm coming in. And no, they weren't having it. Ardu Galea for Fenerbahce as well, bros. I'm going to keep a look at this for this kid for the rest of the season, man. I know Fenerbahce promoted him and gave him the number 10 shirt. I don't know how he's got on. I know he started the season okay. I think he got like 2 goals, 1 assist about 7-8 games into the season, because I was trying to watch out for Fenerbahce at the start of the season, because I've been watching the 17-year-old Arda Güler. But guys, on that note, it is time to go. I've exactly got to that hour and a half mark again. I have ranted and raved and got myself to the hour and a half mark. Shouts out to Jean RB. Oh, Jean. But I'm sorry, I thought you were someone else. Bro, sorry, I thought you were this RB. I thought you were Jonathan RB. Sorry, bro. And how is it impossible to get kicked out? I don't know, bros. I don't know, bros. Gooly. I don't know, bros. But shouts out to you, bros. And I don't know. John Obi, yeah, I'm out of the building, bruvs. It is time to go though. Please, 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 everyone get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Edmond Top Soda. Could that make sense for Arsenal in the summer? Declan Rice should and will be a target, hopefully. Ansu Fati, we've been linked with him all over the place. I will bring you the news as sharp and as fast as I know it, guys. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 p.m. I'm going to get to the stadium one day this week. I want to take a look and do a video next to all of these new artwork and paintings we've done. We've put around the stadium. I think we've put 4 up out of 8. I don't know when the other 4 are planned to go up. Maybe I should wait until all 4 are up. Hopefully, if I rock up in the next couple of days, they might be just putting the other 4 up. But we've got 4 new bits of artwork up around the stadium. So I'm going to go and run my eye on it. And I'll probably do a video from the stadium. I'm going to do a Friday night show, bruvs. Guys, every Friday night, we're going to do a Premier League predictions. We're going to predict every Premier League score. And whoever, I know it ain't going to be nothing massive because obviously there ain't that many of us on the stream. But what I'm saying is, though, there'll be a prize at the end of the season. I do swear that as God is watching me, so basically, we're going to predict the scores, and whoever gets closest, blah, 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 we're going to count it from now to the end of the season. And we're going to get this show started, I do believe, from very coming Friday. So it's the weekend warm-up show will be coming. And me and the real ones will all be predicting our scores for every Premier League game, whether it's a Friday night game. Unless we miss that I go live at 10 p.m. If we've missed the Friday game, fuck it, that one's out the window. But then we'll predict all the Saturday, Sunday, and the one Monday game, usually courtesy of Sky. And we'll go on midweek, blah, blah, blah. It'll only be for league, we'll do it. Oh, no, yeah, we'll do it. It'll be the weekend show, so we'll do it for league football. And we'll predict. And whoever, I hope it's me, because I'm just a gangster like that, but whoever does get the top of the table at the end of the season will win a prize. That is my word. So there will be the score predictor. It will be a new show each and every Friday, probably the same time, 10 p.m. But it will be the weekend warm-up Premier League warm-up show. I don't know. I'm going to put a title on it and I'm going to run with it every Friday. I haven't thought of a title, but yeah, some sort of weekend Premier League warm-up bollocks. And yeah, we're just going to get into the week. Well, obviously, we're going to talk about the weekend's games. But more to the point, we're going to predict all the fucking scores. Guys, please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. I'm out the building. Guys, I'll catch you all tomorrow. Shouts out to John, to Phil, I'm going to do it all over again. Guys, shouts out to all the real ones. Please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. New show is starting this Friday, guys. And yeah, please hit that like button and do be subscribing. Good night, people. See you tomorrow, yo. Peace.